Hey there, and welcome back to yet another Petty Math YouTube video tutorial, where today I'm going to be teaching you, yes you, Algebra 1. And in this video, we're going to look at another vocabulary word. This makes so many vocabulary words for this lesson. We've looked at polynomial, monomial, binomial, trinomial. We've looked at degree of a polynomial, and we've looked at standard form of a polynomial. So what we're going to be looking at, our final vocabulary word of this lesson, is the leading coefficient. And the leading coefficient of a polynomial is the coefficient of the term with the highest degree. So state the leading coefficient of each polynomial. So before we do anything else, we want to always check if it's in standard form. So is part A in standard form? We have x to the second, and then x to the first, then our constant. Yes, this is in standard form. So the leading coefficient is the number in front of the term with the highest degree. So it's really just the number in front. And the leading coefficient here is going to be 4. I'm going to abbreviate leading coefficient with LC. Just for these two, I have it written over here, leading coefficient. But our leading coefficient for our next one, though, is going to be, wait. It is not in standard form. So we want to rewrite this in standard form first. So our highest exponent is the 2 right here, which has a negative 3 as the coefficient. So we lead off with a negative 3x squared. And then we put the plus 6x and then the plus 18. So now that this polynomial is in standard form, the leading coefficient is the coefficient that starts off this whole polynomial. And that's going to be negative 3. And be careful with that negative because it was negative 3 here. So when we moved it to the front, we have to take the negative sign with it. And finally, this one, we have x to the third plus 7x minus 10, and we have 3, 1, 0. So we are in standard form. So our leading coefficient is the coefficient of this x to the third term, which is just 1. So our leading coefficient is going to be 1 in part C. And that's all for this video. And if this video was helpful in stating the leading coefficient, and again, some more practice in putting polynomials in standard form, give this video a thumbs up. And now you've mastered all those new terminology from this lesson. Again, I thank you for watching, and you're now ready for lesson 2.